one episode in and you guys are already psyched that I'm doing this game? I mean, sheesh. Is it really that big a hit or something? I mean, the hell with it. Let's just get on with episode 2. I stab you! I stab you! Stab! 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 Oh, right. Sorry. Yo YouTubers, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I almost said Pokemon Sapphire again, I got too much of that on the brain still. Oh well, last time we got started on our adventure, got the Kokiri Sword and the Deku Shield, along with some Deku Sticks. And in this episode, we have to enter the Great Deku Tree and figure out what the heck is up with him. I mean, what are we? Kids or just plastic surgeons? Ooh, eerie. Okay, now these guys are different from the regular Deku Babas. Okay, so these are Deku Babas, just different variety. Unfortunately, you can't attack while shielding, which, well, isn't very cool. Now we have Deku Nuts. Deku Nuts, while they seem useless, they're actually very useful. They can be used to stun enemies, which can give you plenty of time to do stuff to them. So, yeah, you definitely want to pick these up. Now, as you can see, yeah, I actually have more Deku Sticks than I had in the last episode. Well, the thing is, on the way back to the Deku Tree, in order for me to get synchronization, excuse me! In order to synchronize the video with the audio, I had to play something a little bit loud, which meant I had to, you know, pretty much save the game and restart it. It's weird how that works. Alright, buddy, you're asking for it. Wow, I am doing pretty bad for the first start. I mean, jeez. It's supposed to be the easiest dungeon in the game. Well, okay, maybe not easiest. When I first played this game, I had a very hard time figuring this out. Yeah, you can tell how much of a Zelda fan I really was back then. Because like I said, I never grew up with this game. Okay, but we picked up from those bushes of the Recovery Heart. Okay, now over here, we have Skulltulas. I'm probably gonna call them Walltulas or Skulltulas or whatever. These guys climb all over vines and such. It can be pretty annoying. Over here, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We get the dungeon map. Each dungeon has one of these. Now let me go back. Not save. Now, as you can see on the lower right-hand corner of the screen, you can see a mini map as to where you are. Unfortunately, it only shows the room, so you really can't see all that much. And now here in the menu, you can actually see the entire dungeon, pretty much. Excuse me. The blue areas show areas we've been to, and of course, stuff that's not filled in are stuff we have not been to yet. So we're going to be moving on a while. Now over here, Navi will have to interrupt you to tell you how to open doors. For a first playthrough, like the first time playing, she can be pretty useful. But if you play this game multiple times, it proves very annoying. Okay, so over here we got a Deku Scrub. The only way to beat these guys right now is to see target, shield, get close to them so they don't get back in those little nests. And now he'll give you a clue to the puzzle. When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward on the control stick, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. Can't guarantee it will work though, if the cliff is really, really high. Yeah, that's something else. If you're falling off a cliff or something and you just hold the control stick forward, you'll roll automatically, so you'll avoid taking damage. Now, we didn't have to worry about it that time, but over here, we already have the dungeon item. Each dungeon has a specific item, and you kind of need to beat it. Here we get Fairy Slingshot! I'm probably going to be doing that through the whole LP, I hope I can get it all right. So the Fairy Slingshot, it's pretty much your first projectile weapon in this game. This thing, it's kind of weak, but then again, at the beginning of the game, what isn't? Unfortunately, you're already given a set of seeds, Deku seeds technically, to use these, so it really helps. As you can see, we can't quite get back to the door no more. So, that ladder looks very suspicious. So whip out your fairy slingshot, shoot the ladder, and there we go. Kind of strange since, you know, since technically we kind of shot the thing, so you would think maybe that would have broke it or something. Oh well. Now, something I didn't mention last episode, which I probably should mention now. I gotta warn you guys, I'm not that great at this game. Like I said, this is one game I never really grew up with, so I'm not quite that skilled at it. But for some reason I really wanted to do this game, so here we are. I decided to do it. If you don't like it, sue me. Okay, so the only way to get rid of these Skulltulas, or Walltulas, is shoot them down with a slingshot. Thank you, Navi. What she's saying was if you just walk into the vines and such, or anything that looks climbable, then you can climb it. Now we're gonna need to Z-target these things to get a good shot. You could aim it manually like so, but I find it can be a little bit tricky and you might lose a lot of ammo doing this. That was a lucky shot. Now if you want to drop down like quickly, just press the A button when you're not moving. But right now we kind of want to climb upwards anyway, so that's what we're doing. I'm not doing very good with this commentary, am I? Or this is how it feels. Okay, now we have a big Skulltula. Its soft belly is the weak point. So when it turns its back like that, that's your chance to shoot it. Don't get too close, otherwise he'll attack you. Just warning you. Now enemies can drop rupees or any other type of items, and yeah, it can be pretty useful at times. Okay, so this puzzle. Whip out a Deku stick, light the torch with it, then light that torch. And if you want to conserve your Deku stick, just whip out your sword and you still keep your stick without it burning out. No comments, wise guys. So step on the switch, and these things rise up temporarily. Right now we want to make to the other side here. Avoid the Deku Baba, and what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Got the compass! Like with the dungeon map, each dungeon also has a compass. The compass is really used to mark your location and show the location of other chests and treasures and all that such. It's helpful to a degree. Alright. Now, like I said, when I first played this game, this dungeon really gave me hell. Mainly because I just did not know how to play this game, so that's probably what happened. Okay, to the right. There we go. Avoid the Skulltula there. What the heck is he doing? What is Navi doing even? Oh, the heck with it. Okay, seriously, what the hell is going on here? I have never seen this before. Oh well. Anyway, over here we have a gold Skulltula. These things can lead to some interesting collectibles. Defeating one of these gives you a gold token or something or whatever. Later on, you can actually get some very nifty rewards for collecting these tokens. This one's pretty easy. Now, I believe there are 100 total in this game, but I'm not going to bother getting them all. I'm probably only going to get a few if I really need to, but all in all, I'm just not really going to bother collecting a lot of them. I will collect some, just, you know, not every single one that's needed. Now, you technically don't need the compass to progress. You could if you wanted to, but it's not a recommendation. Or it's not really needed. Unless you really, really want to collect everything. Now, it's not quite so clear, but what you gotta do is jump off onto the web! I missed! So, that's what that Deku, scrub meant. Jumping from high places, well, even if you hold forward on the control stick, you do roll, but from very high places like that, it doesn't exactly work. And as you saw, we took a whole heart of damage. You guys are back again? Thought I killed you guys. Oh well, I'll just kill you again. Sniper skill, that is. If you want to call it that. Now, as you can barely see right now with the C buttons, if the numbers by the items are green, that means you've maxed out. So right now we can only hold 30 Deku Seeds for the slingshot, 20 Deku Nuts, and only 10 Deku Sticks. Alright, now let's see if I can do this part right this time. After we get rid of Double Ugly here. Gee, these guys are stupid. They're filling their weak spots like that. Okay, so let's try it again. For old alma mater. Whoever that is. There we go. That's what you gotta do. As you can tell, there's a gold Skulltula over here. There it is. As far as I know, I don't think we can get this one yet, but I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, target it. Get it with a jump attack. Okay, maybe not from here. Maybe from back up there, maybe? Nope. Guess we can't get it yet. Well, we'll come back later. And there goes a web. That's a clue that we actually need to do that. And oh, there's a Skulltula we can get right now, since those vines are there. And I missed. There we go. Now, gold Skulltulas really can hurt you, so don't try running into them. And like I said, the Kokiri sword doesn't have a lot of range, so that might prove problematic if you're not used to the controls of this game. Now over here, what's this chest got? Another recovery heart. Not like it matters all that much. I think, yeah, we need to make our way back there. So light a Deku stick. Don't worry about, you know, losing it in the water. Apparently, this type of fire doesn't quite affect it. All right. Just because I don't like these guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Say ah. That works too. You know, I know this actually is a short dungeon, but I think this is probably going to be a good place to stop for now. This time, I'm going to try to make sure the episodes are not too long, because, well, for some reason I just don't want to make long episodes. Oh well, so, next time on Ocarina of Time, we'll pretty much be finishing up this dungeon, and yeah, just hopefully, you know, saving the Deku Tree from this curse. Until next time, YouTubers, on that note, I take my leave.